What's up, guys? Wanted to send you another message this morning before I hit the office. And, today, what I was thinking about today was how difficult it can be at times to stay motivated when we know that the prizes are not at the beginning of our journey, but it's at the end. And, that could be a really frustrating thing sometimes when you're in the midst of the battle. So in other words, you're working toward whatever your goal is, and hopefully you have goals for yourself. And, you just haven't gotten the prizes yet. But, most things in life that are worth having are that way. There is a delayed gratification. You guys have heard of delayed gratification. What that means is that, you put the work in first and you earn it first before you get the prize, which you won't get till later on. And, I think I shared this. I'm not sure if I shared it with you guys or not, but they did a study a number of years back where they looked at kids with marshmallows. They put a marshmallow in front of a child, and, when the child had a choice, if they waited 10 minutes, they would get 2 more marshmallows. So they would have 3 marshmallows. Or they could choose to eat the marshmallow now, and they wouldn't get one later. Well, what they found out was that the children who were waiting, who were willing to wait maybe 10 minutes or so to eat their marshmallow, and understood the idea that, it's worth waiting for a greater reward, ended up having more success in life. And, this was an actual study that they did. And if I could find the article, I'll try to get it to you guys. But I thought this was so important and so huge in our business. And what you're doing is you're developing yourself. You're getting yourself to a place where you can handle more and more responsibility. And the way that you do that is by making sure you handle your current responsibilities perfectly. As an agent, most important thing is to make sure you're on our system. You're executing our system. You're getting enough appointments. You're giving enough presentations. You're seeing enough referrals. You've mastered that playbook. You've mastered your attitude. Once you get into leadership and you're responsible for other people, if you still can't manage your attitude, you're going to have a lot of challenges because you've got to teach others the right way to be, much like a parent teaches a child. So you're always preparing yourself for the next step. Don't prepare yourself to be at the position that you're at, but instead always be preparing yourself for more responsibility, higher levels of leadership where there will be greater rewards. Now, what that means is that you're going to look to the left and to the right. If you do what everybody else does, guess what? You're not going to stand out. So you always want to stand out and do whatever you can to surface yourself with your work ethic, with your attitude, and with executing the system. So you never think and never believe that the time you're putting in is a waste. The time that you put in is so valuable, and your rewards at the end of the journey are going to be directly related to your preparation, to how much work you put in. We don't have to see your work ethic because it's always going to play out in the results. When you go out into the field and you go out in the field for the week and you get a certain result, that's a symptom of the work that you put in. I mean, that's a result. I mean, all the wanting and wishing and hoping in the world isn't going to make you more successful if you haven't put the time and the effort in up front to prepare to enjoy that success. Your paycheck, your production, that's just your report card. And if you don't like your report card, the good news is that you are not resigned to be shackled to what happened last week or the week before. If last week was good and this week is bad, guess what? Your most recent week was bad. If your last week was bad, you have the opportunity to make this week great. And, for me in my career, there were definitely turning points, moments where I just it just clicked. Like I was putting the work in and the time, and I was reading books, and I was doing all the things I was asked to do, and I wasn't getting the result right away. And sometimes it took me 2-3 weeks to start to see a result from consistent effort. But what happens with most people is they climb, they fight, they struggle, they claw inch by inch to try to get where they want to get. And what happens is they get frustrated. So they abandon mission. Don't abandon your mission. Stay focused. In the moment when it's tough, you have the opportunity to choose. Do I keep going or do I quit? Do not be a quitter. Quitters never, ever achieve anything in life. If you quit here on American Income, if you quit on what you're trying to accomplish now, you'll quit on your kids. You'll quit on your dog. You'll quit on your family. You'll quit on anything, because everything we do in life is a habit. So you're developing mental muscles, physical muscles, as you journey on through American Income. It's such a great microcosm for life. And as I tell anybody can be successful here. You don't have to be a certain type of person. You've got to love people, care about people, put other people's needs before your own. That's why we say serve, don't sell, serve with passion, because the idea of selling is, what do I get out of it? But serving is, what do I give somebody else? And the way that we get paid here is directly related to how much service we provide people and to how many people we provide that service. So see yourself as a lifeguard, as a doctor, as someone who is going out and doing and performing a tremendous service for people, because guys, other companies are not sending agents into homes to sit down with working families in America to provide them benefits that they desperately need. So what we're doing is really important, but you're always preparing yourself for the next challenge. Handle this challenge well and execute it well, and don't give up when things are tough. And I promise you, not only will the challenges get bigger down the road, but so will the rewards. Again, the rewards will be based on the challenge that you're willing to accept. So today is a new day. Today's a great day. Today's a day that you get to listen to this message, which means you've got another opportunity to breathe, another opportunity to go out and do your job. My recommendations to you guys today, a lot of people have cell phones on their cards. Hit a phone session this morning from 11 to 12 for 60 minutes and watch. You'll set 2-3 appointments that you wouldn't have set otherwise. Start making sure that you're doing your door knocks, your 2 and 2s, rolling referrals, so that when you come into your phone session tomorrow at halftime, that you've got 6 to 8 appointments set. It takes a lot of effort and a lot of work to change momentum. But you can change momentum once you make a decision to. Have a plan, write it out. Make sure you're spending your time wisely. Whatever happened yesterday, good or bad, no longer matters. Today's a new day. Let's make today your best day. Let's make today our best day. Last Wednesday, we wrote about $12,000 of ALP. Why couldn't we do that today? Why couldn't we do that every day? Why couldn't we do that every single day? Our thoughts are always going to limit us. Whatever you think, you're pretty much going to get in your life. So think big. Think big. Think big. If you're going to spend time thinking, you might as well spend time thinking really, really, really big. Let's have a great day, Team Vasu.